once again, everyone, and welcome to our ESPN NCAA basketball studios. I'm John Saunders. Tonight is it. Number 1 against number 2. They have flip-flopped from a week ago, but it's still 1 against 2. In fact, Missouri's number 2 in the Big 8, or rather number 2 overall, but they are number 1 in the Big 8. Kansas the other way around. 6 times for 6 weeks, these teams have held the number 1 ranking. But it's just the first. In Georgia Tech at halftime, we'll have a feature on Missouri's Anthony Peeler. But right now, we've got to take it out to the Big 8. Lawrence, Kansas, number 1 against number 2.
Missouri Tigers rank number 2 in the nation with a record of 22-2. They won the first meeting against Kansas 95-87. But now they must make that long trek down I-70 and take on the top-ranked Kansas Jayhawks in Lawrence. Hello, America, and welcome to the biggest basketball game of 1990 so far. Already this year, we've taken you from Carolina to California, from Freedom Hall in Louisville to Fayetteville, Arkansas, Barnhill Arena. But tonight, we are in the heartland of America. We are in Lawrence, Kansas, in famed old Allen Fieldhouse. Folks, this is war. It is Rock Chalk Jayhawk is the chant. It is number 1 against number 2. Hello, everybody. Ron Franklin along with Dick Vitale. Dick, you couldn't ask for a greater atmosphere. 1 and 2, they're very close, but yet they are very different as far as style.
Ronnie, an unbelievable environment. You're so correct. We have one team, Kansas, that passes the basketball, moves without the basketball, puts a clinic on, and then you have the great play of Mr. Peeler and Mr. Doug Smith, the tremendous athletic ability of Missouri. They are unbelievably explosive. It'll be an unbelievable show. I'll tell you something. It's going to be a great matchup.
Larry Kahn. Okay, Larry, and don't forget they also battle for the Big 8 title. Number 1 against number 2. Stay with us. We'll be back with the starting lineup and the opening tip-off in just a moment. Starting lineups brought to you by Sears Die Hard. And now let's go to public address announcer Howard Hill.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the campus of the University of Kansas and to Allen Fieldhouse, the home of the Jayhawks. Here are the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for the University of Missouri Tigers. At forward, from Detroit, Michigan, number 34, Doug Smith. At forward, from Detroit, Michigan, number 22, Nathan Bunton. Guard from Detroit, Michigan, number 23, John McIntyre. At guard from Detroit, Michigan, number 4, Lee Coward. And at guard from Kansas City, Missouri, number 44, Anthony Peeler. And now,
Nathan Bucken pulls it away.
There's an underrated player, Coward, the point guard, their leader.
Peeler strong to the hoop, and somebody has put it in. Bucken puts it on the floor. Nice dish to Smith all alone.
What a great inside play. Excellence out of junior college.
Smith inside to Bucken. Nice look.
What great bench to Kansas over Missouri. It would be the deeper bench.
Inside, great give, and the easy hoop by Coward. He feeds inside, 1 too many passes.
Bad pass.
And McIntyre will get the free one.
And look at the legs on this guy. McIntyre. Little slam jam bam. Crowd gives a little boo. 3 players.
Smith almost is stripped, winds up back with the basketball and knocks in. Jayhawks on top. Smith again. All of a sudden, 6 points.
That's what makes...
He is 0 of 4, and he is stripped from the basketball this time as he tries to drive. Ford to Coward.
Out to a 1-3-1 half-court trap right now. And what you want to do is look for the diagonal pass opposite. Great execution.
Button with the deuce.
Didn't bother them at all. Well coached, well drilled. Peeler with the good look. Baseline, very strong inside play.
Button, boy, that's a great assist from the freshman Jeff Warren.
I can't emphasize enough the diagonal pass against the trap. Oh, he loves this. He wants to put showtime right here.
And Missouri takes the lead with 2 minutes left in this first half.
Peeler unstoppable in transition. What an NBA player he is going to be. He's having a tough night shooting the ball, Callaway.
McIntyre has to hustle to retrieve it, just pulls up and buries the three. If he doesn't fumble the ball, he takes it up for 2.
That's what he did on a high school level. He was dynamite. He was a show when he played in high school down at Catholic Central in Detroit. Athletic ability showed what we talked about with Missouri, Kansas with their passing game, their high percentage offense. I'll tell you, I'm not shocked at all. 2-point lead for Missouri, number 1 against number 2. Can we ask for anything more?
I don't think so. And the last time they met in Columbia, it was Kansas leading by 4 at halftime. So, with a 2-point ball game, number 1 against number 2. John Saunders, nobody has been disappointed. We're going to catch our breath. Let's go back to you for a bit.
Okay.
A lot more. Very difficult to defend that with Button and Smith.
Peter on the cut, kisses it off the glass, and he's
the inside, but they come up empty. 4 attempts on a glass. McIntyre flared. He ran a flare move. He ran to the 3-point line. Peeler fouled it.
Marketing misses them both. McIntyre deep in the corner, moves out behind the 3-point line in Kansas.
What an up and get it back.
Ford.
What a nice play. Could have given it up a little down to the finish.
Peeler with the left-handed dribble, backs it over Callaway, kisses it off the glass.
Hey, we're seeing a young mini version of a left-handed Michael Jordan. Take that to the bank. In 2 years, this kid's going to be awesome.
Warren on the follow, reverses to turn around and gets it.
What a contributor. Warren's doing...
Off the make, Kansas puts the pressure on, and a poor job by Kansas and a great job by Missouri.
Unbelievable. Montana to Rice. Count the deuce, baby.
Smith the back.
They come up with the loose ball. Oh, they missed them. Should have had it a little earlier.
Button.
Still got away with it. Button with the slash to the goal.
That's a huge 3-point play, Dick, as we've just gone under 3 minutes.
And created off also.
Has been fouled. They're going to call it on Callaway. Randall was the closest man to him, and that will be number 5.
Well, it's going to be celebration time down in Columbia, Missouri. An absolute great win to come into this building and get the W. They beat them here last year. They have beaten them twice this year, and now they look like they go back up again to be Uno number 1. But they got a date with the Oklahoma Sooners on Saturday.
Sullins
League, and they win the national championship.
Pritchard won't go. Clock down to 1, and that will do it.
It's celebration time in Columbia, Missouri. Get ready, party time as they go back home. Hey, Ron, it's been a thrill and a pleasure working with you. It's my first time with you, and you're really everything everybody said. Just a great guy to work with.
Thanks, partner. I have enjoyed it an extreme amount. 77-71. And Dick Notley, and he is with Norm Stewart.
You got to be a very, very happy man. Your club was very poised, confident, relaxed down the stretch.
Well, you know what? When you have a good ball club, you're a little more relaxed. I think it tends to relax them a little bit. But this group, they've been a great group. They came in here and they wanted to win the ball game because a lot of people said they couldn't. You know, and that's a pretty good challenge. Great group of youngsters. Did some things that we can improve on. That's what we've been trying to do all year, Larry. But we're happy.
You think your basketball team's a little bit of an...
Okay, Larry, so the final score, Missouri 77 and the Kansas Jayhawks 71. Roy Williams now 0-4 against the Missouri Tigers. John, it was just what we expected. Back to you.